say Davidson and Yabre, Mr. Moa cash flow no. Monyere mo say Davidson and Yabro no super so DB. Smith so DB, but one day I need dear film or chased Danya Manini. It's a star 413 hash option 4. Star 413 hash option 4. A 5 Ghana cedis pena we here. What MTN mobile money I bet to me the chat and our telecell money over to me at the chat to Michelle and then I no pay obi send me message say ya friend na mani abra me twa me de ntinya abotre wa na wo see you twa baako enti twa me mesro metwen wo bia nti the draw no munya abotre mo fa nsi nchen kakra na ya friend na ye ni abra ye twa no baako no ye twa ne fa ye number mpitim na ankoye te say yesisi obi nti ye no a eno no mesro yiro ho a star 413 hash option 4 star 413 hash option 4 cha ubedi Kyei Innocent social commentator obi say onye innocent or very innocent analysis no yema we are wa ba ka say bre into onye innocent but very innocent Ivan no be fine ye de nyame ase weekend no abesi sabre net say ya say me ni wo hia ye be hia na dey go weekend
so far so good I think so we are monitoring space in the call. There are a lot of activities happening at the same time. Ghana for share. Culture said the whole essence of doing what we do is to ensure that we rebuild and reposition Ghana. Ghana may be a bit me access any opportunities. Now what me maximizing the individual potentials. I want to say nipa bedi or governance and politics, social, whatever, the whole essence is in the public media. And then she share them rabbit to a quemo. And I think that is what we are poised to do. Unfortunately, no, no, they been so to through a jirigu. And I can say they are pamono in yawa. You can't stop. Yes, it's the reason why I employ everybody, say, and get involved just to ensure, say, that be a bit preachy, say, the sentinels destined to protect the foundations of our democracy. Democracy, no, and yet those in power no more protect it. With the citizenry, because the power we wield and we hold, no, enormous and very overriding. Say we can change any government once we are convinced government is we are interested. So we have Kwanya Akufo-Addo say president no power. O can fear untie. But Ghana for Kambo my kasi to know. You see the outcome. So it tells you the enormity of power with the citizens in the world. Unfortunately, in Africa, no, we don't see the essence. You the magnitude of that power. You some fast. So we end up selling it for petty stuff. But to me, through this education, the enormity of our political power and influence. Now it me use in a positive light. Trust me, nobody can come up and mess up.
All right, and see, and I know that the chance here they free Parliament. Me assure them. From last week, a lot has happened. And Nyama Baby also from the appointments committee to the floor of Parliament. And Nyama issues in there. The videos are there to show. Speaker Namwa wo 2 year baby drew kikanin from the chaos to the suspension to the apology to lifting of suspension to Yahokoro Yense free. Okujeto Black and Sam George approve everything that has happened in Parliament. Good.
Yeah, I think it's quite interesting. But my man started from this note. You see, as I heard democracy in the I said dang and they see her. Institutions and the foundational way are aging so pillars. Democracy in aging so. But if you mark the executive, the judiciary, and then the legislature, and functions where it overlaps and those kind of stuff now the executive power, the judicial power, and then as a forum now over Parliament and direct representatives of the people, because Ghana for go Parliament and there are selective few individuals to go there and represent our interest in this kind of way. So per institution back one reflected that particular way democracy now is supposed to reflect the aspirations of the people. It's supposed to be Parliament, because I don't know directly a link to the people, because directly they are representing people. But in recent times, the respect Ghana for accommodating to Parliament, very considerably, and I think that is very alarming. yenyina abaya subject ye ka ho asem. And in recent times me know we've seen some attempt parliamentarians to redeem and ensure the public will respect them. When the meaning say respect is a virtue we practice and we earn. You can't force people to respect you when you yourself don't respect yourself. And the Akoso at the inception of this 9th parliament, he clearly said, Nipa no mugu parliament, and they don't deserve to be respected. It's the reason why so much pace when Omodrage Oliver to go there and apologize to them. The first statement I made, and they said, they need to call Oliver back and apologize to him because they don't deserve the respect he rendered. Because this is a gentleman, you hold him before you, also denigrate you, disrespect you. The following day, you sit on TV, you denigrate others, embarrass yourself, embarrass the very people you represent, you disgrace yourself on national TV. So at the end of the day, what is the import of that apology not rendered? You don't even deserve it. And the Omoye, I think that is so childish, so infantile, so disrespectful, disrespectful to the people of this country to the extent say the so-called apology they rendered isn't enough, because it is about the conduct of some individuals within the house not taking a certain intransigent position and posture, thinking so once we are part of this particular thing, our presence must be felt, and we will do whatever within our power to ensure that we stop the whole process. Because I am convinced that the whole essence of this vetting process is to ensure that we assess the capacity and the capability of individuals at Amobe Hodu ministry. There is a platform for you to interrogate the person to know, say, it is not a platform for vengeance. It is not a platform where you think, oh, no, we say, it's not a revenge theater where you go on people and say, this. But what has unfolded in Parliament now? Clearly, you could see, the whole motive isn't about interrogate to know whether the capabilities of the person or not. It is about going after some individuals because of some comments they've made in the past. And Afenyo Markin, for instance, so had the conduct, the posture, the tone, the disrespectful nature, sometimes the immaturity in his tone. What's in China? You ask yourself, so really, these people are really parliamentarians representing our interests, and these people want us to respect them because, yes, respect, you need to live and earn it. There was something happened, and he was talking to the clerk of parliament. We all saw in TV the way he spoke to the clerk. Clerk near worker within the household. So parliamentary setup, the person is part of it. I'm told the person is even a woman.
A woman, married woman.
Good. Look at the way that gentleman disrespected that woman, spoke to her, and the way or reacted in public. You did this thing to somebody's, your friend is your colleague, and you turn around and you expect people to respect you. In the first place, who move on? And how do you expect people to respect you? And beside that, there are a series of engagements. For instance, Okujato issues your more so we take comments in some just trying to create certain impression. This oral whole thing, I don't know why he's taking this oral thing so personal to the stand. Say, as a YBB, and they are going after him. This whole essence of this oral thing is to help all of us to battle issues of corruption. Sabaya corruption, abaya cancer. It's deep into the fabrics of our society, and it is because of your friend saying this same corruption. And some people are taking responsibility to ensure that you should be you should be commending them. This is no time for you to be setting a war path or a war stage because you will not pass the person. But the question is, how relevant is your past? Because the minority any power to you can't stop anyone from becoming a minister, because I told you they said it will go to the floor, it will go to a vote, and you don't have the numbers to stop anything. So
I wonder why they were preaching for secret voting.
Yeah, so you see, all these things are just childish display of your friends saying that kind of, I don't know, bravado beer. You think that we have power, we just want people to see us. But the beer I've been preaching, say where we are, the stage are quite different. You might have done it in the past. In the past, it could have been this back and forth between the NDC and NPP. We are friends, this. But and politics not taking a certain dimension altogether, a shifting into a certain paradigm, Ghana for are beginning to renew their interest. Sure. People are following, so they want things to happen in a way that reflects that particular respect. You know, the demeanor, the tone, the language of parliamentarians, so-called honorables, you know, need to reflect that particular hope and aspirations are the people of this country. But consistently, you know, yeah, that is not what we are saying. That is why the integrity of Parliament will continue to dip, and it will continue to dip. And until say, make a conscious effort to rebuild the rotten and the tattered image of Parliament. You know, trust me, nobody is going to accord them any respect. So this so-called, we are hauling people before the Privileges Committee, and it's a contempt power they are going to abuse. Because that is the thing. So when the lady appeared in Parliament as a guest, head castle or no be a banter on a side show. It wasn't even part of the main procedure. Another prayer was called and said that woman should be cited for your first contempt. When the another prayer on one case holding in contempt. So what moral locus Ninipaduan the conduct or the post elections in a contempt in description. So you don't have any power or authority say a cited or be for contempt because and they will not to me. Ebasa. That privilege power now, you are abusing it. You understand? And Ghana for move. So it is a wake-up call to them. Ghana for the responsibilities are shown because the scars of the 8th Parliament, you know, is still back on it. Yeah, boni patu, ye kunipa. First, the police is soldier for a yebi. Sir, you deny amount for representation for 4 solid good years. Parliament was so important to the stance that they couldn't act in the face of this grave injustice being done to the people of this country. Nema a border on the welfare of the people. They never spoke anything about it. I know that they now buy a theater for partisan engagement. NDC MPP, yes, I say Mununane, ya Soroko, and my eternal chroma. So Ghana for need us only hope, no respect, or more the institution Parliament and deputy a conform. So this is the time for them to use this 9th Parliament to rebuild that image. But you have people who go there and then they speak childishly, just speak anyhow, disrespecting the people, just talking anyhow because of things he's an MP. The guy made an attempt to go and justify why he has made so much wealth and as for at the age of 21 or not to toss answers when there is not even a single proof to that effect. Because you need to provide documents and other stuff that justify indeed say in 7 hours can you know correct. Now Quatran Radio so can say they say he who comes into equity must come with clean hands. This you are not clean. So this arrogant posture more exhibited on TV, those kind of way, it is and serve obia interest. And I'm sure said they've not even realized that this is a political party, the MPP, that went into elections and suffered such a humiliating defeat. Yeah. Arrogance I play integral part. So you expected these people will be a reasonable men of conviction, do sober reflection, sit down and realize these are some of the things that will my lose elections. So going forward, you put Nema in order. I bet me I generate certain interests. We are Ghana for in a different way because we MPP. Okay, MPP as some in general public among free off so that's the reaction. So as leaders, you should be sensible enough to know say this is the time for us to change our tone, our language, our demeanor, and then speak in the way be able to draw people back to the party because we need the MPP as a force. Your democracy as a force. But if this is the language, the tone, and the manner they are going to act, trust me, nobody will take them serious. And then back to Speaker of Parliament with this, your friend is saying suspension and co. Me, to be very honest with you, when I saw the suspension, I was so much disappointed in the Speaker. Yes, because I wasn't expecting say overhead TV selecting the power for say your friends must suspend them because I will have video now and it couldn't be enough. Nipa 4 wasn't enough. Yes. So the question is the methodology ben or employ or the salary that particular for. And your friends say cage na your water teacher nearby class ya who nipa mona mokasa then without any check we be anima yimo. No.
We be no be so who
exactly. Go be how on Pierre table but no kasa na trigger that particular thing. You understand?
Afenyo Markin
exactly. So you can just watch TV and say mahuni perform no. Sa never no chum and I think say he overreacted. So why rescinded that particular decision if they vote one Kasa because it was a wrong decision, a wrong move that he took. I was expecting, say, at the preliminary, that's what they are doing. You do your own investigation that they are doing because all punish you will be. And some why investigation, and then at the end of the day, no, you give people room to speculate. Says then so when your investigation, they're being a wujina so what they suspended those 4 people. Sure. So I was expecting, say, obey yes, our investigation, we na outcome no, ye jina so ne ya punish obi. And one thing I think say adi enya okroma has to do with the fact say obedience hunu na ya kojina ho ya pacha then na yanko ya sa niema ya manfo ye our parliament ya hu ye. If people are going to get away with it because so sa sanction or the buy na ono left no e kire say this investigation the outcome no will be or will have no consequences. Yeah. It will be inconsequential because nipa na yebe so mo na ye at gate awona say no eventually no they will almost they will be forgiven. Exactly. That is the sick culture we have created in this country. Emma ye bresa the yesi bray. Like I'm saying, institutions need to be very effective. We need to make sure say niema na ye ni ye se be ye na ho amanipa hu because niema amamfo ada na di wo TV so na se ebu Ghana for bebre abam. Yet we live in a country where a man for interest in democracy already know. So this is the time for us to ensure that we rebuild public trust. Ghana, your democracy and your institutions are very effective. You can rely on them. But we've gotten to a point where you can't rely on any of these institutions, even the sensitive ones.
Yeah.
Because executive at some point in time, and look at our judiciary today. People are calling and say it's one of the institutions that we need to sanitize because the element and some individuals who are smuggling in, they don't engender public trust and confidence. Sure. But these are institutions that Ghana for, and then Parliament has joined that particular team. So I know the day. We are going now to a near institutions where critical and sensitive decisions are emanating from. No, there is none you can lay finger on and say, I have absolute and unwavering trust in this state institution. I know that it's problematic for all of us. Yeah. It's the reason why I am incumbent on us. Say, jokes, since our comedy, we need to flash those things out. And those display of political immaturity, arrogance, na sa boyhood arrogance na. Amam foko jina parliament o pesa ye ma ehu sa menso me wa habi no because ofa Afenyo Markin na ofa ayaraga jina na sa okasa. You see maturity, you see some intelligence and some smartness. He speaks with respect, unlike his counterpart. Anytime we be na no bia no what's in China because you know, sir, and I wonder why MPP as a political party at this time will allow that particular gentleman to be their leader because he doesn't know how to talk. He's so disrespectful and so arrogant to the stand. If this is the manner they are going to live in that particular parliament, I'm not sure it will augur well with them. They are lucky that the NDC is very accommodative because I'm not sure, sir, they are giving them too much space to be doing things that they are doing. Because Abra Kendoforia Taden as for we didn't see a situation where NDC washing the hands from approval. So when your power, nothing would be or how I use power. And I think that is a lesson to the NDC said. Sir, we have opportunity and as a winner when any pair Kenyans assumption you need to listen. Because when they got similar opportunity, some of us on TV say, can no foreta and co no and deserve to be given a pass. But no the day you went there and you passed all of them. And now who individuals okuja to ne crime away in answer of fighting corruption. Sure. Some George in a crime away in answer or Canada or criticizing. Yes. And these people were forcing him to apologize to President Akufo-Addo. But when Kenoforeta the omoye no na just say they were immeasurable. I will come as a but you sat there and you approved them. So I think say it's a lesson to them going forward in the politics. My culture say, sorry. And you must go there, your convictions intact. You believe in what you're doing, you execute it with perfection and with finesse. That's exactly what these people are doing. Teaching you, say, we need power now, the bidding class. Some they use power. When Akufo-Addo came to power, that is what he taught the people. Or Ghana for how to use power. And there will be the signs out there. And that's exactly what Afenyo Markin and Co are doing there. So it's a lesson. We need power now since na would ba chiche ndema so a wotam beso because 4 years enya kwantenti o say what one obu nwe agu aso adwen say 4 years wa trust me akufo ado be 8 years no protifie na say wa betwa 4 years it's just around the corner so people should begin to use this power wisely. Sebaya Nema, ebe you knew to the benefit of Ghanaians, you know, and never pursue, but you don't sit there and allow some of these things to happen when you have power and the way to override some of them and let it go. And media that is cast. Yeah, Parliament are losing integrity. The dignity of Parliament is in the gutters. And until say to redeem that particular image, you know. I've listened to the Speaker of Parliament say they cannot force people to respect them. If there is any respect, they need to respect themselves first. And I can see here and boldly and confidently tell you, say, Parliament, most of the people there don't even respect themselves and they don't even deserve the perfect honorable. It is abuse of that particular word. I hear you so because the life they live, the conduct, the way they speak. Afenyo Markin stands in Parliament, throw his hands like this, like a child at original classroom asabi. But this is a parliamentarian. Look at the way a manner he's throwing his hands out there. Speaking to his colleagues, speaking to people.
Of those that was suspended.
Yes. And the speaker will just overlook some of these individuals and go and suspend other people. Abasa, people will not even take you serious. So I think the Parliament and Kasanu need to purge itself. And we, the citizens, you know, so going forward, you know, we need to look at people we give power to. Because over the years, you know, I'm not sure, say, Niama Boya, this cheap politics are so easy for some individuals to get into political prominence because and then we've monetized the entire political space. Any idiot at all with money can go to Parliament. Once you have cash, it's just a matter of buying few delegates, get your way in, and you go to Parliament. So at the end of the day, the benefit that people are supposed to get, you know, they will not get. And some people feel that their position is so secure to the extent that whatever happens, you know, they will get in. It's the reason why you see some of these things. So when they go, they don't respect you and I. They don't regard me. They do whatever that they want to do. Yeah. And it's the reason why we are still here. So we, the citizens, it's a wake-up call for us. Going forward, you know, we need to put sensible people in power. Not people who are full of themselves, people who are arrogant, people who don't even respect themselves and are trying to respect the people of this country. They will go and show remorse and then work and serve the interest of the people of this country. We are sick and tired of some of this nonsense. We wake up on TV and you see so-called honorable people displaying such childish events, throwing those tantrums all over the place. I know the day, you know, and you'll be Otigan and you. People are very, 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 very sensible, watching everything that is happening in the space. So you can't get power and be using it the way and manner they are doing. I think that is so embarrassing. They need to apologize to the people of this country. Going forward, they say at least Ghana also deserves some level of respect, not this thing that we see on TV.
All right, Innocent submission on Parliament issues. No. Paulata was saying.